So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 12 of our Portsmouth career modes. And we are going to be kicking off this episode with an away game up against Accrington Stanley, who are currently sitting rock bottom of the league table. And even though we've played 2 games before, or 2 days before I should say, we have got a challenge on our hands, because as you see there, we are playing our second squad. Torres will be making his full debut for the club, and hopefully he can put in a good performance, and hopefully he can start to improve as well, because he stayed at 60 rate. Well, he started at 60, he's gone up to 62, so he's not doing too bad, but I was hoping he was going to progress a little bit faster than he actually is. Good chance for Accrington Stanley here, they come through, and thanks for us, the shot is straight down Jones's throat, and he does in fact deflect the ball out wide for a corner. Another good chance for Accrington Stanley here. They've been played through. Thank for us. Burgess does in fact cut out the challenge, and he's using his experience there in the first team squad as he does in fact cut out the challenge. But they get another good chance. This time Barton comes back, plays the ball back to Jones, and we get the ball clear. Good chance for Evans here. He's cut through. He's played the ball through to Villa Libre. I think it is. No, it's not. I don't know who it is. Garcia, Manu Garcia. A player of his quality has missed a fantastic chance. He slices across the ball, and unfortunately we cannot beat the worst defensive record in the league so far this season. Actually, Accrington Stanley do in fact hold, and we are still yet to score in the first half. If we can't score in this game, it will be a complete and utter failure. And we've picked up an injury. Watmore has picked up an injury. He cannot continue. So who are we going to bring on at centre defensive mid? We haven't got anyone on the bench. So I think what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to bring either Barton or Dunn back. Barton can move back to centre back. And instead of that, we will be bringing on Toilet, who will be playing a long time at CM. Actually, I'm going to change, and I can't risk it. Manu Garcia is going to have to come back a little bit. He can change places with Dunn, and Toilet will have to play at Cam. Good chance for Torres here. He's cut past his man, he strikes it, and they do in fact get a good block on it. And in the 52nd minute, we do get a corner from the second half. Barton's going to whip it in. Can Burgess, the tall man, get his head on it? He does in fact get his head on it, but it does go harmlessly wide of the post. A mistake from the Accrington Stanley back line here. We're going to play the ball over the top to Villa Libre. Surely we're going to score. Lovely first time touch. And the goalkeeper saves it, and he comes out. And Villa Libre, man, you've got to score there. The Accrington Stanley goalkeeper makes a good save, but we cannot afford to miss them chances. We whip the ball in the box. It comes to Ambrose. They do in fact get the ball clear. And well, if we can't win this game, then we don't really deserve to get automatic promotion. But Toilets picks up the ball here. Unfortunately, a 52 rated centre attacking mid cannot find anything decent. It comes to Dunn. Dunn's taken on his man. He's going to try to find the back of the net. It comes back to him, and we just cannot get any luck, can we? The luck from the last episode is continuing into this one, and we're just playing awful, to be honest. We picked up the ball again. We play the ball through to Manu Garcia. Manu Garcia is surely going to score, and his physical stats are awful. We play the ball through to Manu Garcia here. Manu Garcia to play the ball to out wide to Toilet. I don't want Toilet to have on the ball. It's come to Villa Libre. Villa Libre is cut past his man. He shoots from a range, and it does get blocked. Maybe we got to have confidence in Toilet, because he's getting in good positions, but I don't want to be shooting with him because I don't think he's got good enough stats to score the goals. Here, Ambrose here can use his speed against the Accrington Stanley defenders. Can he cut inside? Please, Ambrose. You can score the goal for us. The goalkeeper saves it again. And we're now moving into the 80th minute. And it looks like the game is going to remain scoreless. We've played the boy through to Toilet here. Toilet to try and find Ambrose. He has found him. Ambrose strikes it. And we find the back of the net. Toilet picks the assist. This time, Ambrose finds the back of the net. And thankfully, in the 82nd minute, the deadlock is finally broken. We thankfully score the goal. Dunn plays ball through his Toilet. Toilet uses composure, plays a lovely ball through to Ambrose. Ambrose on the slide. This time, in fact, the goalkeeper, even though does get a touch on it, we still find the back of the net, and hopefully we can hold on now and pick up a crucial 3 points. A lovely ball over the top here. Accrington Stanley could be through. Well, for some reason, we've only got 3 defenders back. They play the ball back. Thank you for us. We get there in time. We play the ball through to Toilet. Toilet here. If Villa Libre makes a run, we can play the ball over the top to him, which we have done. Villa Libre has a poor touch, and he's got no fitness left either. But he's done well here. He's cut inside. He's going to try and strike the ball from range. It does get a good block in. Please, ref, blow the final whistle. We've actually won the ball back, and that is it. We end up winning the game, thankfully for us. And, well, that really did take a lot of effort, and for my man of the match does in fact go to Toilet. I thought he played very well in that game, and Toilet picks up man of the match. So unfortunately, Jack Watmore has in fact picked up a sprained knee, and he will be out for 4 weeks. So as you see here, we actually have a transfer offer for Brian Murphy, 575,000 from Walsall, a 32-year-old goalkeeper. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and pretty much 875,000, and you can take the guy off my hands, even though he's just signed a new contract. He's playing okay, don't get me wrong, but if we get him to leave, then obviously we can buy a new goalkeeper. But now, look at this for a game. We have a game at home at Fratton Park up against West Brom, our biggest game of the series so far. Can we get a result against a Premier League side? We'll have to wait and see. Good chance for us here. Hollands has turned his man. Can he create a shot on goal? He strikes it, and Hollands has found the back of the net. In the 4th minute, we find ourselves 1-0 up in the FA Cup against West Bromwich Albion. West Brom don't know what's hit them at Fratton Park with a fantastic start. They give the ball away to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek finds Hollands. Hollands turns his man. He strikes it with his left foot and beats the West Bromwich Albion goalkeeper. And we find ourselves with a shock 1-0 lead. Good work wide to Loftus-Cheek here. Can he find the second of the game? Yes, he can. In the 13th minute, Loftus-Cheek has put ourselves 2-0 up against West Brom. Jesus, how are we winning this game? We've had 2 chances and we scored both of them. We could have easily played through Iheanacho here, but we strike it from range. This time the goalkeeper can't get anywhere near it. And well, we're 2-0 up with 2 fantastic goals. Bergwijn has turned his man. Can Bergwijn cut inside? He leaves the defender on the floor. He cuts inside. Can we make it 3? Yes, we can. He scores a goal in the 30th minute. And within 30 minutes of the game, we find ourselves 3-0 up at home. The West Brom supporters cannot believe what is happening. Bergwijn doesn't have his shot deflective. And now, let me just show you this, because I'm sure you guys are going to be thinking, no, you've lost 2 previous games on a trot and now you're winning 3-0. This can't be right. Let me just show you guys. So we're going to go into the user gameplay. Everything is 50-50. I'm not going to be lying to you guys. Everything is as it always is. And we are somehow winning the game 3-0 at home against West Brom in the first 30 minutes. What is going on? A mistake from the West Brom goalkeeper. It's played through to Iheanacho and it's 4. If we are winning 4-0 against West Brom, the West Brom goalkeeper completely messes up his clearance. It falls to Iheanacho. He skips past the last defender and he fires the ball on target. Actually, the ball comes back to him. They fire the ball straight to Iheanacho. He skips past one and he fires it into the back of the net. And we find ourselves 4-0 up. And there's no way we can go ahead and lose this now. 4-0 in the first half? You've got to be kidding me. Good chance for West Brom here. They've cut inside. Surely they're going to pick up the goal in the game. And they put the ball wide of the post. Callum McManaman, unfortunately for them, cannot find the back of the net. And we remain 4-0 winning this game. Good ball into West Brom here. They strike it from range. And the ball just goes wide of the post. And I'm not sure who that was. I think it might have been Morrison. But his shot goes bulleting past Murphy. But thankfully for us, it does in fact go wide of the post as well. We get the ball clear here, and Iheanacho is through a one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but Jakob does in fact catch up with him. He plays the ball over the top. Surely they're offside, but thankfully it doesn't going to matter because Brian Murphy is going to get there just in time. They've made a mistake. Macaulay's lost the ball. Iheanacho one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and Iheanacho unfortunately hits the ball straight at the West Brom goalkeeper, and we can't veer him one way or the other, and unfortunately we cannot pick up our 5th. I never thought I'd be saying that, but we couldn't pick up our 5th goal in the game. But we picked up the ball here, Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek to Bergwijn. He tries to take on his man, and this time he gets manhandled and pushed off the ball. And they've scored. They've scored a goal. They've got a consolation. No wonder why I want to sell Murphy, man. Surely he's got to be saving that. Hits his legs and pretty much rolls into the back of the net. Murphy's got to be saving that. I know it was from close range. It was a good ball into the box from Sessegnon. But still, as you see here, the header was won. It comes to Murphy and he pushed it into his own net. That's not good enough. Good ball around the corner here to Roberts. Roberts has played the ball to Iheanacho. Iheanacho's going to try and take it round his man. But unfortunately, Gamboa is going to get there just before him. And they do in fact clear their lines. But I think there's no way they're going to score 4 goals in 2 minutes. And it looks like we're going to pick up an historic win as Murphy pumps the ball forward. It comes to Bergwijn here. We play the ball out wide. Iheanacho to Bennett. Can Bennett get there? Unfortunately not. And that is in fact it for the game. We end up winning the game. A fantastic performance from us. What a win. A historic win. The best win of the series so far. We win 4-1 at home against West Brom. My man of the match does in fact go to Loftus-Cheek. Fantastic goal from him, and he also set up 2 What a wonderful performance, and somehow we have progressed into the next round of the FA Cup. So we get another transfer offer for Brian Murphy, this time from Wigan Athletic. Wigan have got money, so 1.2 million, and you can take our goalkeeper. I don't really know why everyone wants our goalkeeper. I don't like him. And we also get Matt Clark, unfortunately, has been sent back to Ipswich, and also Stockley has been sent back to Bournemouth. So we're going to get, I believe we should now have a little bit more wages. Yes, we have. We've got a little bit more wages now. So with that wage budget, we hopefully now can go ahead and sign another new player. But we're going to go ahead with the player development. Let's use exactly the same ones we did before. Hopefully Torres and Iheanacho can get just that little bit closer to improving yet again another rating. As you see there, Torres nearly goes up to a 63, so very close. And Iheanacho also getting closer to that 73 rating. So we're now going to go in for this guy here, Ross Jenkins. He's a 64 rated centre midfielder, only 25 years of age, from Crawley Town. But look at this, guys. We can approach him on a pre-contract to sign him for next season. And look at his wages. He's only on 750 euros a week. But I've just realised he wants a 9,000 salary per week, which he is definitely not going to get. I'm going to go ahead and offer him a deal. I don't think he's going to accept it, unfortunately. There are also a few good players here that we could also go in for. Andy Rose wants around about 6,000, but still, 6,000 is quite a lot of money to go ahead and sign on a pre-contract deal. So we're now going to move into our second and final game of this episode, which is going to be at home at Fratton Park up against Mansfield Town. I wish it would. Fabian Torres actually will be making another surprise appearance in the starting lineup, because I do really like him. I'm hoping that he can start to improve massively, and Bennett has had a massive drop in form, so I might have to look at maybe selling him on. Maybe a few clubs might be interested, I'm not sure. Good chance here for Mansfield. They've cut through, they strike it, and they find the back of the net. Just 8 minutes into the game, we find ourselves 1-0 down. So after the historic 4-1 victory at home against West Brom, our next game at home, we find ourselves 1-0 down within the first 10 minutes. An awful start from us, very poor defending, and, well, we've got it all to do. The ball's come out wide to Bergwijn here. He's cut inside. Surely that's penalty. Yes, it is. Bergwijn has won us a penalty. Just 5 minutes after they scored the goal, Bergwijn, a lovely skill move, cuts inside. The defender, too slow for him, completely takes him out. And there's definitely no question about that one. Iheanacho up against the goalkeeper. He's going to go to the top right-hand corner, and he converts the penalty. What a fantastic finish from the penalty spot. And we find ourselves, thankfully, now back on level terms. Bergwijn's cut inside here. He's going to keep on going past everyone. Can he find the back of the net? He strikes it, and yes, he does. This guy is just an absolute beast. What a fantastic goal. He cuts inside from the right-hand side, and, well, our number 11, once again with a fantastic ball. No defender could dare come out and touch him. He was causing them all sorts of trouble. He strikes it from range, gets a little bit of a lucky deflection. It lifts up and over the goalkeeper, and he picks up his 11th goal in the Football League so far this season. A mistake here from the back line. Torres has been played through. He's surely been taken down, and that there has got to be a yellow card, because I was pretty certain we were going to have a good chance of scoring there. I think it was just outside the box. The referee does in fact get a yellow card out. And, well, this guy here down the wing is really causing trouble. But Bergwijn's going to whip the ball in the box. Can someone get their head on it? We come up, it gets cleared out, and I think we're going to get a corner. Yes, we do. Lovely ball through to Bergwijn. Can he catch up with the ball? Unfortunately, his fitness levels once again are letting him down, but he is really getting in them good positions. And hopefully, when his rating starts to reach the mid-70s, will his stamina start to increase? I do hope so. Good chance for Roberts here. Roberts is going to strike it from range. He strikes it, and the goalkeeper with a fantastic one-handed save, and he pushed the ball out wide and out of harm's way. So that is in fact it for the game. We end up winning the game at 2-1. My man of the match does in fact go to Torres. I thought he played fantastic in that game. Even though the game didn't think so, he was creating chances left, right and centre, and I did really enjoy playing with him. Even though Bergwijn did in fact pick up man of the match, I do think Torres played very, very well in that game. And hopefully we can maybe improve him just that little touch more. So it looks like our goalkeeper could be on his way out of the club. As you see there, they've reviewed the asking price of €875,000 for Brian Murphy, and they've decided to match fit. So he could be on his way to Oxford. So thankfully we get given some tournament prize money, which is for progressing into the next round of the FA Cup, but unfortunately it's only €93,000, and even though we're going to sell our goalkeeper, we're going to struggle to try and find a goalkeeper for €1 million, especially when they're not going to want to really, in theory, want to drop down to our division. But he's not actually going to go to Oxford because they say they cannot agree on his wages, so maybe he might be staying at the end of the day. So our goalkeeper has in fact been sold to Wolves for €900,000, and we get allocated 775 to our current budget, so now we've got to be in search for a goalkeeper. So I have in fact scouted this guy, Joel Drommel from Twente. He looks very good goalkeeper. Maybe we can go ahead and offer him a 750 or €800,000 to come to the club, because now I'm getting pretty desperate for a goalkeeper because I don't want to play the rest of the season with the one goalkeeper in the likes of Jones. But also this guy here looks pretty decent. He's a 68th rated centre-back, 23 years of age, and we can in fact pick him up on a pre-contract deal for $9,000. So even though it's going to be quite a lot, I do think he could be a pretty potential good signing if we have $9,000 to waste on a centre-back. I'm not sure. First of all, we've got to sort out the goalkeeper issues, but then after, I think a centre-back could be a good deal. But that is in fact going to be it for this episode. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to hit the like button down below, as it's going to be very much appreciated, and I really hope to see you next time very soon for the next episode of whatever that career mode might be. Thank you. Bye-bye.